What is going on, Atlanta Falcons fans, man? Y'all know what it is. Your boy, Antoine Smith. Stopping in right quick. Y'all know I got to give y'all the latest news on the Atlanta Falcons, man. Big news, man. Something that we've, as fans, been waiting for, and we've been talking about it on the show for a while about contract extensions. So, who's going to get paid first? Everybody thought it was Bijan, but no. Guess what? It's Mr. Drake London, man. And look, it's a big deal, man, because former first round pick out of USC, man, he's put up pretty good numbers his first 5 seasons in the league, uh 5 seasons, because this is a 5 year option. So he was playing on 16.3 million extension. But they said, man, what the hell? We might as well going to give him the bag right now. And I think he, if I'm not mistaken, he'll play out the rest of this year on what he plays for the franchise tag. Or they could just give him a raise and backload the rest of it. But I'll have to work that out to see how it goes. But altogether, he gets a 4 year, $141 million extension and is worth up to $150 million. So it starts at 37.25 and goes all the way up. So no, I'm sorry, it starts at 35 and a quarter and goes all the way to 37 and a half per year. So that makes him the third highest paid wide receiver per average. And it's $100 million guaranteed, which is 100 times 4 is 25. So he'll have at the least, 25 million a year guaranteed. So it makes London the third highest paid receiver in the league with the highest average per year in Falcons history. And we talking about Julio Jones, Roddy White, Andre Rison. I can just keep going and going. But this is a big move for the Atlanta Falcons. It gives them an idea of what they want to do dynamically with the roster, because you got other guys like Bajan coming up for a contract, and I think they're going to wait the next year when they get that boatload of money, just go and give it to him, because it'll be his 5th year next year. So it makes sense in this aspect too. You have to make a decision on Kyle Pitts as well. Um, the tight end, $17 million franchise tag this year, and do you really want to pay him on that? And they're saying in OTAs, and I'm hearing news that he's really turning the corner and starting to come into his own. And we saw that game in Tampa. We talk about that game, and we've seen games during his career where he showed flashes that he could be a dynamic player in this league. So I think he's on that mailing list as far as getting a contract. You look at Chris Lindstrom. Chris Lindstrom is going to be anywhere from $27 to $30 million himself at guard, because he's coming up soon. So I mean, there are players that need big deals signed. So I think you get the ball rolling in the right direction. Go ahead and take care of your wide receiver one, and it makes sense. And I know y'all gonna say, "Hey man, you said I wouldn't pay him." That's me. I can't control what they do with their money, but I still feel that was just a tad bit too much for Drake London. But that is just my opinion, not what they think is my opinion. But again, still happy that he signed. Still happy they got him under contract. And like I said, obligation wise, they can see which direction they need to go and what um, position they need to fill, just in case they can't re-sign some of these other players. I think AJ just signed last year, so he still has a couple of years. Jesse Bates on the last year of his deal, so we'll see how these contracts work out, because it's never easy to um, cut ties with anybody. And you look at his numbers. Drake London has had pretty good numbers throughout his first 4 seasons in the league. Last year, he was on his way to a record season of his own. I think he missed 5 games due to a severe PCL sprain, and he couldn't bounce back from it. But at the time, he had 68 catches, 919 yards. He was just that close, 81 yards away from his back-to-back 1,000-yard season. Average yards per catch was 13.5. That was a career high, and he would have set a new career high in touchdown. He had 7 at that time, and sometimes, man, they say things happen for a reason, but I just feel like he just need to they just need to find a way just to do a little bit more with Drake. He's probably one of the better blocking tight ends, 50-50 catches, red zone target. He has all of the makings to be, a solidified top 10 receiver in this league. But he gets a new deal. I absolutely love it. And hey, let's see what goes down next. I think it's gonna be Bijan, but hey, what do I know? But that's my thought on it, man. Y'all know what to do, man. Drop them comments in the comment box. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always, man. Y'all know how we doing on Sports Machine. This your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler y'all soon, man. Peace.